Hello, everyone, and welcome to my presentation. It's my great pleasure to be part of the third edition of Noc Anglistów. My name is Agata Wolanin, and today I will try to address the ultimate question, whether it is worth becoming an EFL teacher. I would like to begin with the outline. First, I will try to explain why I decided to tackle this topic and why I consider it important. Next, I'm going to discuss selected challenges faced by the teachers nowadays. And then I'll try to address the main question, focusing on the hidden upsides of being a teacher. And finally, I will end my presentation with some concluding remarks. There are 4 factors that affected my decision to talk about this topic. The first being a rather unfavorable public image of teaching as a profession, as well as an observed teacher shortage both in Poland and abroad. All of this coupled by the mounting challenges faced by the teachers. Finally, and more importantly, I find teaching a beautiful profession that is worth exploring. I decided to organize my presentation into 2 main chapters. The first devoted to challenges faced by language teachers, and the second devoted to the upsides of choosing teaching as a profession. So let's talk about the challenges of the 21st century language classroom. I have identified 4 major areas of challenges which I will briefly present and discuss. The first area is the post-pandemic reality. We all remember the day schools were told to educate their students online. Apart from the health risk everyone was anxious about, all of the teachers were working under increased pressure and stress, often caused by the lack of proper preparation and the need to navigate the online reality rather intuitively. The isolation was also making it difficult for teachers to cooperate with students, their parents, and the rest of the staff alike. Teaching online also meant spending extra hours at the computer and doing extra paperwork. All of this resulted in a great sense of weariness and exhaustion, coupled by an increased mental health awareness and the necessity to attend to student needs. It was a time of great mobilization, which came at a price. The second area comprises challenges connected with the geopolitical situation around the world, especially the recent conflicts and wars in Ukraine and the Middle East. Teachers were once again confronted with the need to adapt to the unpredictable and dynamic situation of refugee students and their families, which also results in working in an increasingly multilingual environment, despite the lack of proper training and preparation. Again, it all takes a great emotional toll on teachers, language teachers in particular, who are expected to serve the role of mediators. The third category of challenges relates to the systemic problems that the teachers need to confront. From packed curricula and high-stake exam pressure, through working with bigger and bigger groups of students, to economic issues and the fact that the teachers are still underpaid, which is somehow connected with the lack of prestige the profession suffers from. All this results in more and more teachers deciding to leave schools. Finally, there are also some challenges that are specific to the very nature of teaching, such as problems with measuring success. There is often no instant gratification despite all the time and effort put into it. Teachers also need to mediate and navigate complex relationships between students, their parents, and other members of the school community, which might be exhausting. All of the challenges mentioned before require from the teachers a lot of extra organizational work, which also may contribute to early signs of occupational burnout. So, taking into consideration all the challenges that the teachers have to face at work, is it still worth becoming an EFL teacher? I would like to address this question by discussing the upsides of being a teacher. When we think about the qualities of a good language teacher, we get a nice mixture of different skills, areas of knowledge, and attitudes. Language teachers should be good communicators who, above all, are also good listeners with both pedagogical and psychological knowledge and a little bit of acting skills, who are able to multitask at the same time exhibiting an empathetic and positive attitude towards their students. It seems a lot. But it also means that the teachers develop a wide range of new skills in their teaching training that are also quite useful outside a language classroom. Our teaching program offers courses that help pre-service teachers develop language skills, organizational skills, interpersonal skills, intercultural skills, management skills, ICT skills, all of which also constitute the set of essential 21st century competences. Apart from the desired skills that are targeted in a teacher training, it is also interesting to ask ourselves what it is that teaching can offer us that any other profession won't. The first thing is working with children and young people and the opportunity to get to know them and learn from one another across generations. The second huge upside is the fact that by teaching others, we learn a lot ourselves. Another strong advantage is that by being a teacher requires the ability to adapt, be flexible and creative. There is no such thing as two identical lessons, and you will never be bored. Students' progress is indeed unpredictable, but when it comes, it is immensely rewarding for both the student and their teacher. Teaching also means helping and watching others grow both literally and metaphorically. And above all, teachers can make an impact by educating new generations of aware and mature citizens. So as a way of concluding and summarizing the main theme, if you like working with people and engage in all sorts of creative endeavors, if you avoid routine and enjoy unpredictability, if you are interested in psychology and human behavior and you like learning and discovering new things, you are passionate about languages and you are ready to confront and embrace the challenges ahead, then teaching is for you. Thank you very much for listening.